was called by the Nation Media Group and was told that I had been nominated. I kept getting emails informing me of that I'd made the list, that there was going to be like a short listing of the top 40 under 40, and then eventually I was informed that I made it to the list.
I received a call. At first I thought I was just nominated. I actually didn't know it was a win.
I received an email where I was informed about it, what was happening, and then I was told that someone had nominated me. Then I received a text message and a phone call after that. And that's what got the ball rolling.
When I found out that I won, I was like, actually, finally, someone has really seen what I'm doing, and someone really appreciates what I'm doing, and it actually motivates me to do even better.
I felt so honored to be given the accolade, because as I always say, I never did what I do for recognition. I did it because I saw a vacuum that I could feel.
I was ecstatic. All this hard work is paying off. Someone somewhere actually noticed.
It made me feel appreciated, that out there people are recognizing my efforts, and it also made me be encouraged to put more effort in whatever I'm able to do.
Since I won the award, my business has grown tenfold. My clientele base has doubled. Right now I'm working with so many more companies after the top 40, so it's a huge platform.
It encouraged me. It encouraged me to do my work, and to do my work with more diligence, and I've been able to do that. In my workplace, I think I earned a bit of respect from my colleagues, that this lady we see around here, is someone who at some other platform is recognized. I think that's a very positive thing.
Someone watched my interview on Nation and passed the information to one grandmother who had 2 kids who were 15 years and 16 years, and they stopped going to school when their parent died. And so when they watched that, they came to us, and now they're back to school. So when I think of that, I think about the impact that it has had even on the orphans themselves. I've had so many people come for counseling. I've had so many calls, it's been buzzed. The buzz was good.
It has opened so many doors for me, and the best part about that is these doors are going to pave the way to assist members of my community.
When you recognize the efforts of women out there, it's encouraging to the girl child. It's encouraging to society that even women can be able to excel in whatever fields they are in.
Anybody who gets this award this year will have their lives change, will change the lives of those around them. And so I would ask anybody to just go for it.
Acknowledge what it is you're doing right now as a great thing. Always strive to do better, because people are watching you and people are being inspired and motivated by what it is you're doing.
I would urge every woman, who knows someone who actually deserves this, to nominate them, because it's a great platform.
Whatever little you do, put yourself on the platform and let's see who will be there, who will make it to the top 40 under 40.
Amazing stuff right there. So this morning I'm joined by Jane and June, who in their own right really deserve to be featured last year in the top 40 under 40. They're here to tell us their story and how the last year since their award has been. Good morning, ladies.
Good morning.
Hi, how are you?
Yeah,
Look
fine.
how bright we all look. Can we just take a moment to appreciate this brightness in the studio? You look beautiful, both of you.
Thank you.
Thank you for being here. Now, Jane, you are an incredible hairdresser. Guys, she fixed my do this morning. You look so good.
Thank you.
And you do such a wonderful job of making women feel beautiful in this town. Jane, tell us your story. When did you fall in love with beauty and hair, and how has that journey been?
Kobe, I was born in Mathare, Mlango Kubwa. And the journey of hair, it started like a talent. At the age of 8, I was braiding kids and all that. And when when I had my first baby, a Good Samaritan, who is my mentor, and his name is Farouk, spotted me and called me to Westlands where he can mentor me. And from that journey, he has been mentoring till to date. And at the moment, I'm at Rapunzel Hair Salon, which is, I'm the owner. And we started 2 years ago with 4 staffs. Now we have 24 staffs and a barber shop.
Wow.
Yes.
So looking at your life coming from Lango Kubwa, looking at your life then and seeing how far you've come, what do you see and how do you feel about what your journey has become?
I see myself going places because I've been able to mentor many girls, especially from Lango Kubwa. And before I also had my salon, I had posted them to different salons where they can work. And I've also been able to teach them different techniques of doing weaves, apart from just braiding lines and cornrows, different techniques of weaving hair, using closures, frontals, making wigs. Yeah, we do also custom-made wigs, which like they are there.
Okay.
And then that has also made them earn a living and believe in themselves as hairdressers.
Amazing.
Yes.
You're going to tell us more about that, but June, your story is an incredible one as well. And both of you, congratulations for winning that great award. It's not a small feat, is it? Yeah. June, you are the founder of Mustard Seeds organization and you give an opportunity to young people. Tell us a little bit about that.
Basically, I'm not really the founder, I'm one of the founders.
Yes, okay.
So what we do in Dandora is we try to create jobs for the youths through gated communities. So we do cleanup activities on the streets, we dig up drainages, and then we collect the dirt and levelize the ground. And then once we've cleaned up the estates, we put up gates. So we look for funds to put up gates between 10 to 15 houses. And then that creates jobs for the youths.
Okay.
For example, a security guard during the day, a security guard during the night, someone to clean the court, and also we open up jobs. If, for example, there's an open space, some youths prefer to create car parks, playgrounds, maintenance. There's so much to do.
Amazing.
Yes.
What would you say for you, June, was your drive, your motivating factor? You're a young person. You're all of 21 years old. Wow. Jane and I were like, you know, after everything that you've done, and just to see how old you are, it is so unbelievable. What has driven you, and what is your motivation?
I was born and raised in Dandora. So every time I'd introduce myself to people and say that I've come from Dandora, they'd go like, oh, you live next to the dump site? Yeah. Or, oh my God, is that place secure? So those sort of things used to really, really disturb me. Okay, yes, it was insecure. Yes, there was so much garbage everywhere. Yes, it was growing up, some of my peers, they're not anywhere today. It's unfortunate. So those are the things that I wanted to change. I wanted to change the vision for people about Dandora, what they think about Dandora. So my drive was to see change in the community. I'm very passionate about growth. I'm passionate about job employment, job opportunities for the youths. So that really drove me to change the voice of Dandora.
I love it.
Yes.
Absolutely great. And you know what I love about both of you is you didn't let, I guess, your past or your circumstance determine where your future was going. And instead of just looking at yourself, both of you have given so many great opportunities to other women, to other young ladies, to men as well. Yeah. Jane, tell me a little bit about that, knowing how far you've come and being a mentor, helping other ladies realize their dreams. I know you even sent a woman for a hair show in Dubai, someone who had never left Kenya, and you gave her that opportunity. Tell me a little bit about this.
Kobe, there is this opportunity when you are in the ghetto, you are like, I wish I can get, nowadays they call a sponsor. So I hated that mentality because I was a talented braider doing hair, and most of the people who I was doing, most of the girls, it was about them going to clubs and clubbing. Right. So to change that perception of you have to get a sponsor to get money, I wanted to transform it to maybe our talent. You get even many girls in the ghetto, they have talent of braiding hair, and they are very beautiful too, and they know how to make up themselves without even being taught by our parents. But when it came to I had to step down for my people to compete. I had mentored them for like 1 year. Yeah. So I stepped down for them to compete, and 2 of them scooped award. I told them, if anybody takes number one, they'll go to Dubai. So we had to sponsor like 2 people, and it was Hair Expo 2014. So we sponsored Liz and Zach, where they got an opportunity. That was the time it was their first time to go to the plane. Yeah. And I was very happy that I've achieved my dream. And it's not all about to get a sponsor so that you can fly to another country or to take a plane. And also I've been able to go to different counties like Eldoret, Mombasa and all that, so that I can mentor young girls and to believe in their talent and to excise it to everybody.
Right.
And because we know how to shine. We wear our mtumba clothes and we are beautiful. We do our makeup with ponds and powder. All that we can transform it to making profit.
Right.
And this is the time where I joined a group called, it's a company or a group called Passion for Profit, where you change your passion into profit. And this group will meet every week, every Tuesday. And our group is called Viongozi.
Nice.
At Passion Profit is just changing your passion into profit. So these girls, we would like them to change their passion into profit.
Amazing.
Yeah.
And you know, I like that regardless of the fact that I guess the big conversation right now is that, you know, socialites, young girls are looking for sponsors. There's a whole array of young people who are not. And I think we don't talk about that enough. There are people who are driven, who want a different life for themselves, who want to give back, who want to create jobs just like you're doing. For you, giving back to young people, giving them an opportunity, a very difficult thing to do. Even governments grapple with this issue. But you, all of 21 years old, you decided that this is what you wanted to do. Tell me about that part, when you realize that you are changing someone's life.
Okay, so the setup in a semi-slum or a slum is a group of young people sitting at a corner, chewing miraa, or a group of young people waiting for a bus to come so that they can ride on it as a makanga or something. So when we started generating revenue, because in those courts, the residents contribute 100 shillings every single month. So 100 shillings in a court which has like more than 20 people, that money, we collect it, and then it goes into one account, and then it's distributed. So in a court, for example, there can be more than 100 people living there because it's single rooms. So the joy you see in someone's eyes when they have stopped taking drugs, or they have stopped, you know, sitting around waiting for someone to come give them an opportunity. The testimonies you'd hear from people saying, if it were not for mustard seeds, if it were not for what you guys do, I would not be where I am today. That gives you a warm feeling in your heart.
It's a beautiful thing. It is a
beautiful.
beautiful thing. So last year, you're going about your business, you're hustling, you're trying to expand the business, you're trying to get more youth unemployed, you're trying to even open a second and third salon, Jane, and then you hear Top 40 Under 40 is back. And this is what happens every year, you know? It happens, and then we just go about our business, and then you hear about it and you wonder which 40 women will be recognized this year. When you heard about Top 40 last year, Jane, did you ever consider that you could be part of that very, very enviable list?
To some level, I felt it, because for me, I felt like I've done a lot, especially in the mentoring of people.
Yeah.
So when we have 40 people, there can be 100, and somebody might be doing better even than me. So I'll appreciate when someone does it. Maybe they are 40 and I'm not there. But to some level, I felt like I might be one of them, because to the society, to where I came from, I've done a lot to our people in Mathare. I've really done a lot. So I had a feeling that I might be, but I was not sure, because there's somebody also somewhere, like my friend, she's 21, and she has also done a lot. So we are many of us. So if I'm not Top 40 Under 40, I wouldn't mind. But to my satisfaction is like I've done a lot.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Absolutely, and you're not done. You're nowhere near being done. You know, I remember speaking to one of the executives and one of the judges last year about this, and I said, I wish we could make it Top 100. Because there's so many amazing people in this country who are doing so many amazing things, and it would take us years to recognize everybody.
For me, I say if you're shortlisted, don't feel bad. Because we are so many and we feel that we've done a lot. So if you're just 40, it's just a slot that we have to be 40.
Absolutely.
We don't have to be 100.
And it's because of Top 40 Under 40. And it works, and it's really an amazing thing, because once you get that recognition, really it's about catapulting to next. It's about going to next level. Ladies, we have a caller on the line. Her name is Maureen. Good morning.
Good morning.
Hi, how are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm great, thank you, Maureen. You have a question or comment, darling?
I have a comment.
Go ahead.
A sort of an addition as well.
Uh-huh.
I really love the topic. I mean, I'm all for girls and all for being the best version of themselves.
Amazing. Good.
Yeah, and I wanted to talk about an initiative we have in Kibera,
Okay.
and it's for young girls.
Mm-hmm.
It's a literacy program, but in the long run, it's more of character formation and just for the girls to sort of discover themselves.
Yes.
And we do a lot of affirmations, you know, just for them to see themselves in a really great light.
Amazing.
Yeah, and so the thing is, we do this program with young girls, preteens, but then it really works for us as well. You know, you get to realize the importance of seeing yourself as a strong woman and just recognizing your accomplishments and the good things that the things you're good at. It's really important for you to see yourself as you know, the best version of yourself or what you can be.
I love it. Thank you,
Yeah.
Maureen. Thank you, Maureen.
Thank you
We're
so
going to
much.
keep your contacts and we'll connect to your initiative and see if we can become part of that. But what can you say to Maureen when it comes to the fact that you start to do something for someone and then you end up realizing that actually that person is changing you for the better. That person is helping you. It does,
happens,
doesn't it?
It
Yeah?
happens. Kobe, it happens.
Yeah.
Every time you do something, what I say, I rise by lifting another person. Every time I lift someone, I get this person is somehow better even than me.
Yeah.
But when I found her, I was better than her. But every time you lift somebody's heart, you get this person, you get so many things that she didn't open up to.
Right.
But now she's better and you get yourself, you become better even than before.
They end up changing you without you even realizing
Yeah.
it. Have you experienced this, June?
Yes, I have. Because it's, you know, there's a way people think that when you hang out with people who are jobless or with people who are, you know, nowhere in life, that there's nothing that you can learn from them. That is totally out of the box. Because you get to learn about their passion in life. You get to learn about how they want to, you know, become better. And through you interacting with them and getting them through that journey, it gives you a level of satisfaction, while at the same time it makes you grow as a person.
Amazing.
Yes.
When you finally found out that you are on this list, that you have been shortlisted, nominated, shortlisted, and now are being called to this big platform to receive this award in front of your peers, in front of other great women, and an amazing panel of judges. Tell me what you went through. What was going through your mind? You're like, is this happening? Me, I can't wait to be on that list. Nominate me. I can't, though. I work here.
Okay, for me personally, it was a shock because I did not expect it. You know, unlike Jen, I did not expect it because I did not nominate myself. But then I received a call from one of the judges, and they were asking me questions about myself. So it was at the shortlisting process. So I was very, very confused. It was a moment of confusion and excitement at the same time. I did not know what it meant for me because I did not even know the reason, actually, because I also run a marketing agency. So I wasn't sure if it's because of the marketing agency or it's because of the Dandora project. But then it really made me feel humbled, while at the same time really, really proud of what we're doing at Dandora.
And then you won, and then you have an award.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Oh my God, I did not know
Congratulations.
it's such a big deal.
It is a huge deal. It is a huge deal. Business Daily is an amazing platform that gives opportunities for business people and also recognizes men and women in this country who are changing people's lives. Jane, for you, that moment, walking up the stage, people telling your story, receiving that award, how was it?
I saw it on the newspaper.
Yeah.
And then it was not like I voted myself. People voted for me. And then that is the time I realized, oh, I've been recognized, what I've been doing. I didn't know that one day I would be recognized. Yeah. When I was mentoring people, especially doing techniques, when I went to the States and learned about how to do weaves and all that, when I came back, I wanted to teach people how to do weaves nicely, properly. So I didn't know one day it will turn to, I'll be top 40 under 40.
Yeah.
And when I was taking people from Mathare and coming to Westlands and all that, I didn't know one day it will change people's life. I didn't know. So I was humbled and I was very happy. And I felt like I need to do more and more and more, not to stop. I felt like I do more. Because I feel like I grow by lifting others.
Absolutely.
That is what I believe in. So if I don't lift others, then I don't grow.
Amazing. And you know, just looking at both your stories and where you've come from, you guys are building an empire. I can't wait to see what you end up doing with your gifts and your talents, really. But I believe we have another caller on the line. Good morning.
Hello.
Hi, is that Nina?
Yeah, this is Nina.
How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Thank you so much for calling, Nina. You have a question or comment for my guests?
I have a comment.
Okay.
Okay, not really a comment, but I wanted to congratulate Jane.
Yes, we can hear you. Continue, Nina.
Hello.
Yeah, we
Hi,
can hear you.
Jane.
Hi.
Okay, I've worked with Jane before at Farouk Salon,
Yes.
and I really want to congratulate her for the effort she's made through the industry of beauty and hair.
Yes.
And I'm really surprised to see that she's a CEO now of her own salon in Westland.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah. Okay, one thing I want to say about Jane, she's one person who is really passionate. She's a go-getter.
Yes.
And when I was working with her, truly, I didn't understand her. But, you know, these people who are really dreamers, they really want to achieve something about their life. Sometimes you may not understand, but I could see how passionate she was to drive people into what what God meant them to be. And Jane is one of the person who can really make one believe in themselves and even become better. And so today, I'm happy to see her. She looks so fabulous, stunning, and beautiful.
Yes. Oh, Nina,
Yeah.
thank you for your positive vibes.
Thank you.
Thank you. And thank you for that great comment. You know,
Yeah,
and that's
and,
true. Thank you,
yeah.
Nina. You know, I have to say this, I'm a dreamer. And I have huge dreams. I've always been a dreamer. And I'm one of those people who I will not stop until I achieve what I want to do in this life.
Me too.
But a lot of people will look at you like you're a little bit crazy because they don't understand it.
They don't. Kobe, they don't understand
Yeah.
you. Even if you bring a point to on the table, no one understands you. It's like you are far much ahead of what you are thinking of.
Yeah.
Until now, in future, now they're like, oh, this is what she meant. This is what she meant. I'm a dreamer. I'm a go-getter. I was born in Madare, in a single room, in a Babati house. A green Mabati house.
Yes.
I had my child when I was 20. I was like, these things, like Julie has said.
Yeah.
Most of my friends are not there. They're all dead. Gunshots, prostitutes, and they're all dead with HIV and all that. So I didn't want my son to go through that. My son is now 19 years. So I was like, what should I do? What should I do? Number one, I look for a job. Number two, I have to shift from the area. So with all that things, when you are dreaming, people think you are crazy.
Yeah.
Until you deliver. And
Until
now
they
can
see it. Until they see it.
You see, Nina was my manager.
Yeah.
She could not understand me. Every time I talk to her, every time I tell her, she could not understand me. I'm so surprised. Thank you, Nina. I'm so surprised that she's the one who have called.
I
I'm
love
just so
it. I
surprised.
absolutely love
Yeah.
it. I'm sure you've been through the same thing as well, June, right?
Because my peers actually think I'm very, very weird. Because I'm too ambitious.
Overachiever.
Yes,
Yeah.
I'm too ambitious. So when people will tell you that, relax, you know, take one step at a time, one step at a time. Wait to finish school, then you'll be able to do all these things. And then I'm like, I can't settle. You know, I want to spread my wings all over Africa, but then they would still not understand what really, really is driving you. So I really, really understand where you're coming from.
And then COVID, it reaches a point you don't want to walk alone. Now you have achieved your eating meat. Example, when you are in the ghetto, you don't have meat every day. You are eating meat, and then you are meat and ugali or meat and rice, and then you feel like, what are my friends eating? Why can't I bring them this other side so that they can enjoy the way I'm enjoying? That is the feeling I always have. If I'm doing something, I've never walked alone. Every time I do my things, I've never walked alone. I want people to feel what I have felt. When I go to the States, I want my people to go. I want people to feel, I want you to feel me.
Right, exactly.
And we rejoice
that
together.
It's possible.
Yeah.
That it is actually possible
Yes.
for you to have a dream, for you to follow through, for you to have the discipline and the hard work. And with God's blessings, it is possible. And that's what people need to believe, that regardless of where you are, your situation, paliuko, you will get out of there if you believe in yourself.
through hard work.
Yep, absolutely.
Yeah,
absolutely.
there's nothing that comes on the plate
for
now.
free and
For free.
easy. Absolutely
and it's not easy.
Absolutely not.
Yes.
What I will do, ladies and gents, is I will connect you to these two beautiful women who have such a great story to tell. They are there to mentor. They're there as leaders to tell their own story, to share their own experiences. I'm definitely going to grab them up for Girl Inspired, and I hope you will too if you have an organization that really needs this kind of motivation. But Jane came with goodies, and we have to walk over. June, girl, we got to walk over. She came with stuff, all right?
Kobe,
So you're doing a lot.
Even for the hairdressers.
Yes.
I would like them to go to, this is called Rembesha Magazine.
Yes, Sheila Mwanyiga.
Yeah, this is called Rembesha
Can I just hold
Magazine.
this up? I've
Yeah.
seen this.
Yeah,
I
it's
saw this
called
on
Rembesha.
online.
We can put our work there.
Yeah.
Showcase our work. It's true also we can mentor
Looking
other
beautiful,
people.
yeah.
With Rembesha, it's a platform for all the beauticians, salon owners,
Yeah.
hairdressers. So never say that no one can see my work. Maybe you don't have internet in Mathare. I understand where
It's
I come
okay.
from. So we'll get this magazine as a free copy so you can get our work there.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Kenya's first hair and beauty magazine.
Yes,
and it's
Rembesha.
giving Rembesha, and it's giving an opportunity for
everybody.
everyone in the
It is
industry.
free.
Everyone in the industry, it's free. Please, if you want to advertise your business, if you want to find out where the closest hair or beauty spa is next to you, it's there. Log on to social media platforms. We will share that information with you. But you guys have to see this in ULA. You know they've added. Are you in a mess with the taxes? I hear the taxes are a mess. Girl, KRA has landed on hair. I can't believe it. But guys, look at this. So you know this is where we're at now. The world. This is $1 billion industry, Jane.
Yeah.
I wish we knew this before our Asian counterparts ever knew. What are we looking at, darling?
Kobe, you see like these ones.
Yes,
These
ma'am.
we call custom-made wigs.
Okay.
Our girls, we train them how to do it. It's hand-stitched.
Okay.
So they do it to the shape of the client.
Wigs are the new thing, Jane, aren't
Yeah,
they?
huh?
Guys, by
Everybody's-
the way, wigs
Change
are
your style.
out.
Wigs are out, wigs are...
Wigs are in.
We just
They're
use
easy.
let me see the weave.
Okay.
One of the weave there.
Sure.
We can
Here we
just
go.
use a weave.
Should I try and put one on,
Yeah.
Jane? With my bad. Sorry, I already have my hair in, but I'm just gonna try just for TV aesthetics. Here we go. Jane, fix me. Yeah, guys. This is where the world is going. Beyonce. You have to be Beyonce or go home. Jane, this is amazing. What are we? Okay, so this feels really natural.
Yeah.
Tell me what we're looking at.
We train girls that we've had clients who come when they're like this.
Okay.
So
and then you train the girls.
We train the
now
girls how to fix the
styling.
wig, how to style it.
Okay.
We also sell the wigs.
Girl, you better get in on this plan. Yo, look at me, Miss Fabulosity. There it is. All right, don't zoom in. Zoom out. What is this guy doing? We asked you a question earlier on the show. There it is on your screen. Jane, thank you. This is amazing. So, Jane, tell me about where you're located. Tell me about your salon, your prices. Are you expensive?
Oh, we are average now.
Are you?
We are not
good.
expensive.
But hair is expensive.
Hair is expensive.
Hair is expensive,
In fact,
y'all.
the taxes.
This is why
and
some
all
girls
that.
think that you don't need to get sponsors. Just work hard.
Work
and
hard.
buy your
No
own hair.
sponsors.
And buy your own hair. All right. So we asked you a question earlier on the show. I'm gonna let the graphic come up. Then I'm gonna take the wig off. Okay. There it is on your screen.
We are located
In
at
which year was actress Lupita Nyong'o listed on top 40 under 40 women in Kenya? And the answer is, yeah, Lupita was featured, guys, and it was in 2014. It was in 2014, all right? And our winners are, Jane, you have to give a makeover for one of our viewers.
Okay, no problem.
All right. Yeah, we're having some internet issues in-house. Sorry about that, guys. So we will go ahead and post our winners on our social media platforms. Please log on to find out if you are a lucky winner of money and, of course, some amazing merchandise as well. Okay. Jane, are you gonna throw in a makeover?
Yep.
Really?
Yes.
For a deserving mom?
Yeah, it's
a woman
okay.
who never had a relaxer in her hair, nini, all of that?
Yeah.
You're gonna hook her up? Fantastic. All right, so if you're watching and if you are a mom and you just feel like, oh my gosh, kids, milk, smell, haven't even seen a relaxer or a dryer or anything in years, log on to our social media platforms. I'll connect you to Jane and to June. And if any young person has an initiative such as yours, Mustard Seeds organization, what are you looking for in terms of partnership, sponsorship, and of course volunteers as well?
We usually have a competition every year. It's called Changing Faces Challenge. So for that, we usually award the best team. So the different youth groups compete with regard to the cleaning. The winning team, we give them either 100,000, depending on the sponsors.
Wow.
So if anyone wants to come in as a sponsor, it will really, really be awesome.
Nice.
Then if a youth wants to join in, they can help us with administrative work, or you can even come dig drainages. You know, it's really cool stuff.
Excellent, excellent. Oh, good, fantastic. I love that you're bringing such positive vibes to Dandora. And Jane, you are located where, darling?
We are located at Soin Arcade on Westlands Road, and the salon is called Rapunzel Hair Salon.
I know where you are. I've been there.
And you can follow us also on Facebook, Rapunzel Hair Affair and Jane Stylist.
Thank you so much. Business Daily Top 40 Under 40 is an amazing platform. As you can see, they recognize women like June and Jane who are just unbelievable, who have, against all odds, risen up and they're giving back in their own way. Please log on to social media platforms to find out more about Top 40 Under 40 2016, how you can nominate, how you can be a part of that very, very featured list. And we want you guys to keep stepping up. Be brave. Be a brave woman. Tell the world your story. Don't be shy. Nobody will tell your story, by the way. You won't come to AM Live and make it It won't work. All right, so let's all be brave. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. As we go, we will of course connect you both to June and Jane on our social media platforms as well. Thanks everybody.
Bye.
Bye. Have a good one. We leave you with Sia's Chandelier. Yeah, not chandelier, chandelier. All right. Thank you, Jane. This is lovely.